Hello and welcome. This is a demo of the SV-1 SpiritVox. The SV-1 SpiritVox is a software version of the well-known hardware spirit boxes that are out there, and the main difference being that this device runs, it generates its signal using algorithms within Android's audio engine instead of using radio frequencies, scanning radio frequencies, which a hardware device does. The reason I built this app is because I was getting results with a hardware version that I was a little skeptical and unsure of, simply because I was scanning radio frequencies, and on the radio you can get voices, music, even tones that can kind of sound phonetic, vowel sounds, stuff like that. This app is not going to have any of that. It runs completely internally. The only thing that's going on here is basically it works by confusing Android's audio engine, the algorithms it uses to read an audio file, by slicing and dicing it and combining some different signals that are within it. It uses white noise, pink noise, and brown noise instead of scanning radio frequencies to give you that background sound that seems to really help in investigating or trying to communicate with spirits or whatever you believe it to be. Now, it's a small app. It doesn't use a lot of CPU. You can see I have it running here on my tablet, which is just an $89 Big Lots Polaroid tablet with very low specifications. Is running Ice Cream Sandwich. The app should be compatible with any version of Android out there, past, present, or future. And like I said, it has a very small footprint. It doesn't use a lot of CPU. The reason I did this is because I wanted it to be handy for investigators and to be able to replace a hardware version, so I didn't want people to just necessarily have to use it on their phone, their main phone. Let's say, for example, you have an older device with low CPU running an older version of Android. This app will run on that without any problems. The screen will stay awake while you're using it until you quit the application. To quit the application, it's as simple as clicking home. You don't need to click exit or anything like that. The application will quit and will not run in the background any longer. Doesn't use any special permissions or anything like that. Basically, the only thing to it is once you launch the application, you just click start. Now basically what you're hearing is every second it generates 8 different signals within that 1 second. There's absolutely no phonetic sounds. If you do pick up something that seems unusual, a vocal, humming, singing, a voice, anything like that, it is definitely not coming from this application. I'll just let you listen for a second here. Now basically, the way I recommend using this SpiritVox is to disable all your wireless connections and your Wi-Fi. Basically place the device in airplane only mode if you're using it with other electronic equipment for your investigation, which basically means that the reason for this is because I wouldn't want the application to be running and have Wi-Fi on or anything like that and cause interference with an EMF reader that you might be using or anything like that. If you're using a recorder next to it, something like that, I didn't want there to be any interference. So I recommend disabling all your wireless connections and just running the app on its own. Placing a recorder within 1 to 2 feet away from the device would be good. and then you can go ahead and do your recording. The application does not record any audio. It strictly generates the signal, and it keeps the Android audio engine quite busy, so I had thought about making it record as well, but I figured it was best to use a second device for this, simply because it would be easier on the device that it's running, and you can be guaranteed that whatever you were hearing did not come from this. It was generated however this phenomena occurs. So basically, like I said, you just click start, you get your signal, you can ask questions, do whatever you would normally do in a SpiritVox session. Now right here I have it running on a tablet, and also here it is running on my phone. Pretty much exactly the same thing. It's a little brighter on this phone because I've turned the screen brightness all the way down on the tablet just to make it easier for this demo, but you can see also on the phone. Now what I recommend doing is, you can see here the tablet is just propped up on a pen. It's about half an inch off of a hard surface here. So basically it just kind of helps the speakers reverberate off of the background and gives you a little more amplification in the signal. If you just lay it down on a flat surface, it still works fine. I just recommend disabling your Wi-Fi, disabling any wireless connections, and notifications, anything that might cause the phone to make or tablet to make another noise besides the actual generated signal. There's a couple going at once. No reason you couldn't do this. Now I have been experimenting with the SV-1, and I have gotten some interesting results. I decided I didn't want to post any of those results within a demonstration video just to appease any skeptics out there. I just strictly want to show the application, how it works, how simple it is, and basically, leave it up to you. If you do, however, come up with any results, I would love to hear them. I'd love to share them with our users. So you can email spiritvox@bigbeardaudio.com, and follow us on Twitter. It's SpiritVox1. It's SpiritVox, the number 1, and that's on Twitter. And I'll just run this for a second, and I hope you enjoy the application, and let us know how it goes for you in your investigations. Thanks.